Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So the last time I was here talking about backpacking, I was actually getting ready for a snowshoe trip up in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Unfortunately, being here in California, we go through all different types of weather, and this is just one of those times to where the weather's just not going to work out for me to get up there and do what I want to do. The plan was to get up there and snowshoe in, and when we were there, build a Quincy or an ice cave and stay in it, and do our trip in that without a tent. Unfortunately, the weather forecast up there where we were going is forecast to be between 45 and 55 degrees. And while we could build it, we would probably die in it or be digging ourselves out, and it would make for a great video, but it's not the kind of video that I want to film. So what I'm doing here now, what I want to go through is how I'm going to change that trip. So again, it was a all snow trip, snowshoe, snow covered landscape, everything, getting snow melt for water and all that different stuff. So now it's going to be completely different. So the plan is that we're going to hike in along this stream, about 5,000 feet elevation now. And I'm actually going to be, I'll take my video equipment and everything with me, but we're going to be fishing the stream up and down, seeing what kind of trout that we can pull out. So I do need to change some things around. I had a lot of cold weather gear that I was getting ready for. I also have to put a tent in there, so different things. Let's go ahead and let's take a look and see what we're going to get started with first. So I'm still going to take the axe. It's always nice to have something big for harvesting firewood, kindling, making kindling, all that different stuff, or you just never know when you need it. So the axe is still going to be coming. Pulling the top off. The top was all of my emergency gear. Now, the last time I was planning on drinking snow melt, purifying the water with some tablets and things like that. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my water purifier. So the goal here is to find a place to put it. Just looking through here, seeing what I have. So I still have my gloves, my beanie. I'm still going to take these. They'll come in handy. I've got my fingerless gloves down in there, which will probably be what I wear most of the time, if I wear anything at all. I think the weather up there is probably going to be low to mid 60s in the daytime, and probably upper 20s, low 30s at night. So it's not going to be too unbearable, especially with the right equipment. So I'm going to leave this as it is and just continue going through the rest of this. All right, toilet paper, right? The beauty of the outdoors. So I'm not going to take both of these. They take up quite a bit of room. I have some already packed. My coffee mug, I'm going to take that. All right, so we won't be melting snow, which means I won't need as much fuel. And actually, I'm only going to take one cooking set with us, and I'm going to let my buddy carry that one. So this one's going to be staying at home. I do, however, need something to eat with. So I'm going to be taking that. Oh, big ski jacket, snowboarding jacket. I'm not going to be taking that. The weather's supposed to be pretty nice. This is quite heavy. So instead what I'm going to be doing is I have a nice pullover here. So I'll be wearing a pullover, and if needed I have a waterproof, windproof, very lightweight jacket. Here it is here. So super thin, no warmth to it, but it's waterproof, and if anything is waterproof, it's also windproof. So it's also ventilated in the back, So it makes for a lot more adjustability when I'm trying to adjust what I want to wear throughout the day. So I'll be taking these here. And then last time I threw this in here to represent our food, just trying to figure out how much space everything was going to take up when I was trying to see if this bag would fit the things I need. I also had this in there, which is a bivy sack. All right, so now all I have in there, I have my sleeping pad. Take this off here. Tells me it's not for people that are 0 to 15 months old. And fortunately, I'm outside that range. So, sleeping pad, still gonna take that. Right, extra pair of socks, extra pair of sock liners. And I'm still gonna take my thermals with me because you never know what could happen. Crazy storm come through, I don't know. A lot of things that happen when I've been out there, and I've always been happy to have an extra layer to throw on, especially for something that weighs maybe, 5 or 6 ounces. It's not even a half a pound. So just good to have. All right. I was going to take these heavier, they're my snow pants. Really nice, set of Patagonia snow pants. But now I'm going to swap those out, and I'm going to take these convertible pants. So these are North Face, very durable. I've had them for a couple seasons now. They are convertible pants, means that they zip off. So if it gets hot, I can unzip these. I'm going to leave them on for when I'm hiking in at 4,000 feet. There's quite a bit of poison oak and different things, especially right now. We've had a very mild winter. Everything got started early, and then it just petered out about the beginning of January, so we haven't had any major snowfall or anything like that in the last month and a half. All right, long sleeve, still taking that. All right, sock liners with another pair of socks, and then my shirt. So that's about it. Oh, and a vest. All right, this is probably what I'm going to hike in without the long sleeve. It would probably just be a vest and a short sleeve, maybe a pair of gloves, and then my socks, my liners, and my boots, and that'll be it. So some new things that I'm adding. Oh, there's my socks, by the way. So some new things I'm adding. Here's my water filter. I mentioned this in my last video. It's just an MSR. The cool thing about this is it filters 10 liters of water in 4 minutes. So it's a gravity feed, hang it from a tree, fill it, let it fill your, I'm taking an Nalgene bottle, so it'll fill my bottle up, and you can pinch it off, and then anytime you need water for cooking or anything like that, you just leave it in camp, and you can fill your pots, fill your pans, fill your cups, brush your teeth, do whatever you want to do. So I'm going to take this pillow. It actually folds up and tucks in on itself. So let's see if I can do that. Right, so it folds up. Tuck that in there like that. Right, so there's my pillow. I'm going to stick this down there with my sleeping gear. Put my sleeping pad down in there with it. Right, and now I'm going to take my spares and stick these down in there. Just kind of filling in the gaps as I do so. Right, thermals. Sweater, just like my jacket the last time, I'm going to stick it down in there, but I'm going to stick it down next to the zipper where I can access it if I need to. Right, and then on top of that, I'm going to make sort of a like a waterproof layer. So this is a tarp, just a cheap, I believe it's 6 feet by 8 feet tarp. I get these at Harbor Freight. You burn holes in them, they wear out, whatever it is, but they're lightweight. I can use it as the underlayment of my tent. I can use it as a tarp overhead, block the sun, you know, make shade, capture water, whatever you want to do with it. So I'm gonna stuff this down in here too, so it folds quite nicely. All right, and then my food. So this is actually what I'm gonna be taking. So there's 2 of us now. It was gonna be 3 of us. Now there's only gonna be 2 of us. So this is what I'm taking. Got 2 packs of Top Ramen. Got a bag. It's almost a pound of jerky. Got some Nature Valley Crunch Bars in here. There are 6 of them. So that is 2 per day because we're going for 3 days. So 2, 4, 6. Most important part, I don't know if you guys can tell how big that is and how much room. I didn't expect it to be that big when I bought everything, but this is coffee, instant coffee with sugar. So, and then seasoning right here, seasoning. I also have, so this isn't very big, but I also have a couple of steaks that I'm going to take with me that I planned on. So I'm going to splurge on that. Take some steaks. It's probably going to be, I don't know, they're probably 12-ounce steaks, so 24 ounces. What is it, a pound and a half? The tricky part's going to be cooking them. Finding a way to cook those. So, have my food. I will be getting at this later to put the steaks in there. Actually, I'll probably roll that up now. So this is a watertight bag. Where we're going now, there's also going to be, you know, bear activity and different things like that. So we're going to be hanging our food up in a tree. So it's a nice bag to do that with. Squeeze the air out of there. All right, and it clips. Here we go. Drop that down in there. Try not to smash it and spread coffee everywhere. I'm going to keep this out and put this on the top. Might need to filter water along the way, make it easy access. All right, now for the luxuries, right? Cigars. So I got 4 of these. Figured to smoke these for a couple nights. Take those, keep those in a safe place so I don't break them. Right? Can't have cigars without bourbon, so I don't even know how many ounces this is. 40 ounces. So 2 of us, 3 days. What is 40 divided by 3? 7? It's 35. What? 7 ounces a piece per day. So, well, it's not bad. A glass. So, feel free to check my math, by the way. Science teacher, not a math teacher. All right. Tent, right? So this is the Half Dome 2. It's a 2-person tent now. I don't need that big 4-person tent. The difference is about 4 pounds. This one weighs about 6 pounds. I have a few things taken out of it. I've got it lightened as much as possible. It says it's a 3-season tent, right? But we've used this one in, well, last year we were out and we got about 3 or 4 feet of snow overnight. So had to get out and knock all that off. My buddy's going to carry this on top of his pack. He's still sporting that Carson 100, that JanSport Carson 100, so he's got room to do that. We'll throw that on his on top. I'm going to finish packing this up. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it in the comments. There's a whopping 85 of you now. It seems like every time I put one of these on there, I gain, you know, 5 or 10 new subscribers. So it's working. Keep telling your friends. I plan on this trip, whenever I go on it, I'm going to have a ton of videos, building a fire, catching fish, cleaning fish, cooking steaks. I don't know. If you can think of anything, leave it in the comments, and I'll do it while I'm there. I might even do some axe throwing or something. I don't know. And it's going to be me and a buddy up in the mountains. So, yeah, we'll be looking for things to do. So, hit the subscribe button, hit this like, and then until next time, guys, thanks for tuning in.